Welcome back to West Ham Official. I hope you are all safe. Well, Adam attempted to try and rename my intro, but he won't watch this, so he don't care. Watch yesterday's video, which I'll put on the end card of this video. It was an interesting one. I actually met in person with him, Adam Frankel, and yes, that was a hilarious 11 minutes. I'd highly recommend you go and watch it. If you watch till the end of this fantastic YouTube video, it will help the channel out because you'll be watching the adverts, which helps me out a lot. And you can click on that, and you can check out the video that I made with Mr. Frankel yesterday down by the seaside in Essex. Fantastic, hilarious video, so make sure you go and check that out if you have a bit of time. Today, I've just watched Gio's video from West Ham transfer rumour show, and he said, he put it perfectly, everything's heating up outside, not in West Ham transfers. 25 days to go in this transfer window, and we still haven't signed someone. 25 days to go, 25 days till we realise that we haven't signed anybody and we're in trouble because we've got to play 50-odd games next season and we haven't got a striker. That's a bit more lengthy than 25 days to go till Christmas, I've got to admit it. But it's not Christmas, it's July, and it's fun time in the world of football because, you know, the rumours start. It is the big rumour merry-go-round, and a few things have broke today, so I thought I'm filming this on the night, and I'll put it out tomorrow night because I'll put it out for exclusive access for the members. Would you like to become a member? It would be greatly appreciated if you could. See the way I swiftly went into that? I hope you like that. You can become a member from just £3 a month, which supports me massively and gets you all sorts of perks, including badges by your name in live chats, exclusive emojis that you can use in the live chats, early access to videos, so you will see this video, members will see this the night before he goes out to everybody in YouTube, and then you can go up to the £5 a month where you can get exclusive weekly members only videos where I talk about something that I won't put on the channel just for you guys as a little bit of exclusive content as well. So without further ado, let's get into the video. A few links in the title would be talking about Declan Rice later on. Declan Rice, we have pretty much slapped £100 million price tag on him, according to the Athletic, and Divock Origi as well. The striker rumours are just starting to come up again. You know, they calmed down for the Euros. All kind of rumours calmed down for the Euros, and they're slowly making their way back again. Whether they're true or not, I don't know. But Tammy Abraham and Divock Origi is where we're going to start. So what has came out today is West Ham United and Chelsea are waiting to almost finalise a deal, get everything over the line. We want to sign him for the fee. We don't know how much the fee is currently. We would just have to wait and see if we sign him. But Chelsea are reluctant to sell him until they can get a striker over the line. Get another striker in, because they've got Timo Werner up front, and he's a bit of a donkey, isn't he? Timo Werner, he is a donkey. But so, you know, I like this. I'd like Tammy Abraham to come to West Ham. Not for any more than £25 million, because I know our budget is going to be very minimum. I hardly believe the £75-85 million that was reported, probably falsely reported. I'll put my hands up if it is true. He's been given £75 or £85 million. I doubt it. I doubt he's been given that much money. I wouldn't pay any more than £25 million for Tammy Abraham, but if we could sign Tammy Abraham for £25 million, I'd go, yep, that's a marquee striker signing ticked off the list. Young, fits our system. If David Moyes wants him, I'd be extremely happy. If he became a West Ham shot and came to the Bowl, the London Stadium, I would be happy. So hopefully Chelsea can buy a striker with Erling Haaland or whoever. Then they will be a little less reluctant, because, you know, if they don't sign a striker, they might need Tammy Abraham at some point in the season. Although Thomas Tuchel really doesn't like Tammy Abraham, he's fell right out of favour with their new Champions League winning manager after Frank Lampard got sacked. Frank Lampard liked Tammy Abraham, players like Mason Mount. Thomas Tuchel was reluctant with Mason Mount at the start, but obviously he's grew in and he's become one of Thomas Tuchel's key players. Will that happen with Tammy Abraham? Reluctant at the start, but, you know, if he stays at Chelsea next season, he could become a hit. But just the way towards the end of the season in the Champions League final squad, he wasn't even on the bench, and he really fell out of favour at Chelsea. So maybe this is the right time for him to move, play some first-team football with West Ham United. A team in Europa League. He's still pursuing his dream, playing in Europa League, perhaps. We're not in Champions League, but we can offer Europa League football for Tammy Abraham for at least one season. So. If wages and deals and money can all be sorted out, I think this could genuinely go through as a deal, and I'd be extremely happy to see that marquee signing. In the next week, I'd hope. Hopefully, Chelsea can get their striker done in the next week. So we don't have to dilly-dally about. We can get it done in about a week, so to have a marquee signing. So then, hopefully, if we sign one player, a couple more might follow, like London buses. Who knows? The next thing involves a player and Chelsea. Declan Rice, what a player, and probably our most valuable player. West Ham have reportedly, from the Athletic, are reporting. The Athletic are usually good source to read from, and they don't usually get things wrong. So it's kind of a top tier with ex-West Ham employee Fabrizio Romano. Athletic know their stuff, and they don't report they don't report false nonsense. Apparently, West Ham have slapped £100 million price tag on Declan Rice. Some people will say that that's too little. Some other clubs and other fans from other clubs will say that is too much. I like that. I like the intent. That basically, I hope that Chelsea are definitely interested in our central defensive midfielder. We've said, we are not going to even entertain bids less than £100 million, and if that is true, I like the intent. I got to admit, I like the intent from our board, David Moyes, whoever. I hope David Moyes has told them, don't entertain, don't listen to any bids under £100 million. When it gets up to the £100 million mark, then we can start seriously looking at the offer and start thinking what we can do with that money if we do accept it. So I like that idea, and just as I was going to film this video, I saw an exclusive. I don't know whether this is true. A Chelsea YouTuber was reporting it exclusively that Chelsea are not willing to pay more than £60 to £70 million for Declan Rice. That's music to my ears, absolute music to my ears. That, and absolutely fantastic that they won't want to pay any more than £60 to £70 million. If that is the case, then they're not going to sign him. Unfortunately, we will be stupid to let him go for £60 million because he's got European football at West Ham this season. I think he'd be silly to move on this season. I think if we have a if we don't have a successful season next season, probably he probably will say, another season I might want to move on to bigger and better things, I think. But I like the intent, and I like that Chelsea aren't willing to pay the money, so he's not going to go to Chelsea, which is a win-win this summer, and we can keep hold of our main man. The last piece of news is Divock Origi, and I did talk about strikers at the start. I thought I'd separate it up so it's not just striker talk. It is that if we cannot get Tammy Abraham over the line, if Chelsea can't get another striker, and then they say, really, we won't sell him, we might need him in some course of the summer, Divock Origi is the next option for between £20 and £25 million, I'm being told, at West Ham Unofficial here, 20 to £25 million for Divock Origi. I look at this and think he's a good sub for Liverpool off the bench, so he probably would be a good signing, but £20 million is a bit steep. I would take him in a heartbeat for £15 million, but when you start going up to £20 to £25 million, I'm thinking it's a bit of a risk. If David Moyes likes him, he's definitely in moments, in times, not frequently, but in moments proved himself at Liverpool. Divock Origi coming off the bench. Obviously, I think it was that Barcelona mad game where they ended up winning 4-3. He had a massive impact in that game. He showed in spells that he can definitely work, and he's a very good player, but it's more of a risk, I think. Paying £25 million for Divock Origi is more of a risk than paying £25 million for Tammy Abraham. And I understand David Moyes' reasoning, if this is true, that Tammy Abraham is his first option, and then a second option, if that fails or falls through, is Divock Origi. I do like that. Perhaps 20 to £25 million, as I said, is a bit dear for Divock Origi. But if David Moyes likes him, I will back who he buys, as long as it's not Jordan Hugill. Sorry, Charlie Walsh. But there we go. go. Thank you very much for watching. Drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you are new around here. And yeah, so to recap, West Ham are waiting for Chelsea to sign a striker so they can get Tammy Abraham over the line. West Ham have slapped a £100 million price tag officially, well, according to The Athletic, on Declan Rice, and Chelsea are not willing to pay any more than £60 to £70 million for Declan Rice. And Divock Origi is reportedly David Moyes' second choice striker if we can't get Tammy Abraham to come to the London Stadium. So there we go. The end card should be up. I'll put it about here where you can watch the video with Adam Frankel. Come on, you guys, and I'll see you very, very soon. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye.